But at church we still do. So, but please, we want to hear your ideas too. I have postulated mine that at the base of it, if we don't take ownership, the idea not go come to you. If you're not taking your responsibility, the idea is not go come to you. Do you get it? All right, let's have one woman in the midst of many men to start. She doesn't know it because I didn't tell her. The major reason I wanted, because she's a member of our church, the major reason I wanted Cassandra to speak is about 2.5 years ago, 3 years, I was trying to get Cassandra to go abroad. I said, come and go to Canada. And I said, the resources, they move. Go and do. The lady convinced me that she loves Warri. She wants to be here. She wants to do her business here. Do you get it? That's the reason I invited her. Please, let's celebrate her. And I said this on the backdrop of the fact that people say that if you can afford to leave, leave. That's what a lot of people say. If you can afford to leave, do what? She can afford to leave. Do you get it? So please, Mysaltcity and the people of Warri, help me make welcome Cassandra Omamomo. She's very shy, so please, come on!
Okay. All right. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. And thank you to Pastor Warri and the whole of Mysaltcity Church for this platform. And I'm really honored to be here. So let's just go straight to the point. So my topic is what the event industry can do to build the city of Warri. They say 25 minutes, but I don't know if it would work, but let's try. So I'm going to start with some questions, and I really want each and every one of you to write it down, because at the end of the meeting, we are going to ask ourselves that question. So, is it possible for you to give your best performance in a job with low-paying clients? Is it possible to attract high-paying clients in the city of Warri? Does being in Warri limit you from earning well? Are you honest? Am I too fast? Should I start again? Okay. Is it possible to give your best performance in a job with a low-paying client? Is it possible to attract high-paying clients in the city of Warri? Does being in Warri limit you from earning well? Are you honest? Do you set good standards and follow them? Do you run a high-value system of business? Are you dependable and reliable? Would you employ yourself? Would you refer yourself? Does your brand stand a chance to target the international markets? What are the structures you have set in place to achieve all that? What are your business SOPs? And do you have LLC certificate, not CAC? CAC is cheap. TIN numbers, and do you have a website? Okay, so let's start. Can any good thing come out from Warri? So that's my punchline. And my keywords are literally integrity, values, and excellence. And I think PT and Mr. Shegu have literally shared a lot of what I'm supposed to say, but I'm just going to add all that I prepared for this meeting. So what's event planning and coordination? Basically, it's the process of budgeting, arranging, coordinating, documentation, and just ensuring the necessary flow of events. And event planning is literally really broad. It has to do with both catering, music, DJ, photography, videography. It's really, really broad. So I was really contemplating, how do I merge Kitchen Pundit and Pundit events for this meeting today? Because I'm first of all a chef before I started an event planning company. So and I would also like to add that you don't really need money to start up any business. And I know most motivational speakers have said that, but I'm a living proof of you do not need money to start up any business. So let me speak about how, and this is also going to relate on collaboration, how Kitchen Pundit started. So most of our students must have heard this before, but this is a secret between me and you. Please don't share it out. So when we started, Mr. Shegu said something about makeup. Please, I came to Warri as a makeup artist, though, but nobody knows. Pastor Rachel knows that. And not because I wanted to do makeup, but because, I've always had the mindset of whatever you are doing, just do it well. And if you are faithful, like Peter always say, if you are faithful in something, God will literally give you ideas for many other things. So pre-COVID, this was 2019, I just love food. I did not go to a culinary school. I went to a culinary, recently, but I never started by going to a culinary school. So how can a chef that did not go to a culinary school become, I know, right? So how is it possible? First of all, I just loved cooking, and food is a love language, even though pastor does not agree on love language, though. So food is a love language, and I would always send care packs to my friends, especially during COVID. And how the kitchen party starts in collaboration. So I used to order food from a certain person or a certain brand, and I realized, and this was before food business became rampant, and I realized that they were really consistent in taste, in quality, and people would always want to eat my food that I'm ordering from them. And I noticed that their packaging was really poor. Well, I did not really have any background on packaging, but I just know that if I really repackage this thing and sell it, I would, so it wasn't all about the money, but I just did not want to be bored. And that was how Kitchen Party started. So we would always order, and well, it was me, let me not say we, it was me first. So I would always order, then repackage. So it got to a point that people would always now want to buy. So we even had a CAC before the business was even far gone, right? So we always order, and I will always resell. But I noticed that we're not meeting up with time, because imagine ordering it and them coming, they're going to deliver to clients. So the best possible way was for me to have a meeting with the owner and see how we can get somebody in that place and start reselling. So he allowed me to do that. I got employed someone that will be able to do dispatch and sell, but this was just for 6 months. So at the end of the day, I really did not know if I wanted to go into this thing, but it was bringing small money now at the end of the day. So that's the importance of collaboration. You do not need to start up a business on your own. You can literally collaborate. That existing businesses in Warri that are failing, and you have the idea, just collaborate with them, and you can literally start making money from there too. And okay, are you following? Am I too fast? I'm okay. All right, please bear with me. I'm really tense. Okay, so that was how Kitchen Party started, and that is how we became here. Yes, no, we make our things now. Please don't take me out of context. We make our things, yeah. But for somebody that did not go to a culinary school, I've literally trained big chefs in the city of Warri, out of Warri too, and we're doing more. So when you look at Kitchen Party, you are literally seeing an international brand in the city of Warri. I love Warri Die. My personal name is Cassie of Warri. Was Cassie of Warri City, but Pastor said Cassie of Warri. And that's how much I love Warri. So how do you captivate the city of Warri? First of all, not everybody can go to Lagos. And to be very honest, you think you can make it in Lagos, but Lagos is really not for lazy people. So not everybody can make it in Lagos. Why don't you dominate your city first? Warri, there's Asaba, Warri, there's Saple, there's Ugeli. Once you have done that, you can literally start branching out. So when Mr. Shegun spoke about Davido, Davido, they have reached out to us before for their techno adverts. But we couldn't do it because I knew we're not qualified to do that at that point. But they reached out to us from the city of Warri, and we referred them to the people that they used for that brand. Okay, so how can we represent the Warri brand globally? And first I wrote here, state your vision. So make your vision very easy for you to understand and easy for your team to also understand. If you cannot explain yourself to your team, they will never really understand the vision. And that's the only way the clients out of the city of Warri will also understand your vision as well. So the second point is empower your tribe. So I have some of my people here. Hello, can you wave? So I have some of my people here, right? And one thing they can tell you is that I would always try to empower each and every one of our staff to be able to run their own businesses. So most of the times, they even have, in fact, one of the qualifications to working in Kitchen Party is that you have to have your business too. Because if you do not have a sense of ownership, then you cannot really run Kitchen Party very well too. So empower your tribe and kill the urge to self. So as a leader, you have to kill the urge to self. You have to realize that you are a service, first of all, to your clients and to your staff before yourself. And every other thing can follow through. Okay. So, and I wrote here, re-strategize. So you have to always re-strategize. The times are changing. So before any new trend comes, I think we have started it. We literally have done it first before people start doing it. So in the city of Warri, I don't want to say Warri, but in Delta States, before something comes into Delta States, we are literally part of the first people that literally have done it, and people follow. So we are literally pace centers in the city of Warri. And this is because we're always re-strategizing, we're always rebranding. And the thing about rebranding was that when we started Kitchen Pond, we just wanted to do those small shops and Chinese. But eventually we moved into, okay, we will start doing local meals because that is what the city wanted. But how do we do local meals in a way that will be very fancy? So that is literally what happens to us. So ensure at every opportunity you get, you're giving your best in values and integrity and in excellence. So Mr. Shenko spoke about excellence, and that's the truth. The reason why we get clients as much as we do is not because of we're the best at what we do, even though I think we are the best, but because of we have a very high level of integrity and values in the company. Whether Kitchen Pundit, whether Kitchen Pundit Catering Academy, whether Pundit event. I mean, even if I want to cut through the corners, I have some of my people who say, no, boss, we can't do this, we can't do that. So most of the times, if you tell us you want one, you get your one. You cannot tell us you want two and you get one. So we always give you more than what you paid for. Please don't price us too. So, and this, because I've also heard questions like, can you charge your worth in the city of Warri? I'm afraid to say how much you charge, but people do pay for us. And people do even beg us to change the dates just so we are available for them in the city of Warri. So we are an international brand in the city of Warri, but we're servicing people out of the city of Warri. So like I asked again, what good thing can come out from Warri? We did come out from Warri, and what good things? Okay. So what can hinder a vendor from bringing light to Warri? How many of us are business owners here? People are raising your hand low. You are not a business owner. Okay. So one of the things that can hinder a vendor from bringing light to Warri is, first of all, trusting. Who can relate when I say trusting? So on a scale of 1 to 10, trusting some Warri vendors are really hard. So maybe before payment they give you 100%, but after payment they give you 20%. The ginger before payment is always a lot. They stop picking calls. I wrote it here. After you pay them, they do not honor contracts. Some do not even want to sign contracts. They arrive late for their jobs. They take more than one job that they cannot cater for. Some even go ahead and send the replacements for the job that they were paid for without even letting the client know for hands. They do not honor transparency, and they deliver substandard jobs. So those are part of the things that hinder a vendor from eating it big in the global markets. So when you look at us, know that everything that I stated, we do not do them. And if anybody says that we have done them, please bring proof, and I think I will battle you with that. And you forget that Warri, it is Warri to the, so I came to a realization that it is not Kitchen Pundit to the world, it is Warri to the world. So if we flop, if we literally flop, right, it is not just us who are failing, but we're failing each and everyone in this room. Because people will not want to trust you. People will not want to trust you because of maybe we have failed. So they believe that what good thing can actually come out from Warri. So you must ensure to give the best of yourself at every time. Be prepared and, just be very prepared. So the importance of collaboration. Like I said, collaboration is, you can't do it on your own. That's the truth. You cannot build any company on your own. You cannot build any standard company on your own. But collaborating is good, but collaborating can also make and mar you. So one of the things that I've written down, the things I wrote down to choose how you can collaborate with people is, what are their values? Do they honor timeliness? Are they teachable? Are they honest? Do you know their strengths and do you know their weaknesses? So anybody without a weakness is not somebody you should collaborate with. Do they communicate before time? I think last week we had a job and the DJ was not going to be around, but he literally explained, and I was really at ease the fact that he explained. So it was transparent from the onset, and that's a vendor that I will literally work with again and again than a vendor that would say, oh, I will come, and the person does not come. Are they dependable? And do they accept mediocrity? Because on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm so sorry to say 8% of Warri vendors in Warri, they are I don't know how to explain it, but they have a high level of mediocrity. and forgetting that it is Warri to the world, and it is not me to the world, but Warri to the world. So, okay, it's 7 minutes, but I'm almost done. Okay. So, in conclusion, we are very talented people, and we tend not to want to put in the work. And we need to put in the work if we really want to stand out. That's the truth. If you are consistent in one thing, you will have more ideas. We started from Kitchen Pundit. Then we started Pundit event because we were not getting jobs in Kitchen Pundit. And that was how we started our event planning company. So if we can't get the job, let's create it. Let's go to the market, become the planners, and give ourselves the jobs. Until we became an indispensable force. So that means on a scale of 1 to 3, before any job comes to anybody in this city, it must have come to us. The only reason they may not use us, maybe they can't afford us, or they just have a preferred choice. Okay. Thank you. With all humility, please. Okay. So we need to be more exposed. We need to be more exposed. We need to learn to be more exposed. Some of us travel, right? And we literally travel out of Nigeria within Nigeria, but we come back and we don't use what we have learned in the city. Recently, I traveled, and when I came back, our school has changed from the syllabus because I went to learn to bring back to the city of Warri. So some of us travel, but we go and learn the things that are not supposed to be bringing back, maybe the enjoyment part, but forgetting that you need to empower people as well. And if each of us in this room who are business owners have staffs and we empower each of them for values, then we have literally solved 10% of the city's problem as well. So just don't travel to bring back the bad part. Travel and bring back the things to develop the city. And let us embrace our culture. You see, embrace our culture. People from the diaspora order a lot of Nigeria things right now. To be very honest, Nigeria fashion industry is the best, or rather the most sought after in the world right now. So let's embrace our culture. Me, I'm wearing made in Warri too. Okay. I would also like to add that Warri is a great city. So why did I not move to Lagos? Oh no, we open branch around the world though. But this is my capital. I love Warri. Coming to Warri was scary, but Warri has a very untapped market that even each of us in this room don't even know. And if you can't convince a paying client, then go to Mr. Shegun Manuel, so he teaches you how to do that. Or you just read your Bible. The Holy Spirit will guide you. Because learning is not cheap. So you can start here, try to dominate locally and go out of. If at come Warri, you can serve. We do jobs in Lagos, we do jobs in Port Harcourt, we do jobs in Benin. From the city of Warri, it's not going to change. So you can be here and you can be here and you can serve everybody around the world. You are not limited to Nigeria. You can even be here and people will literally start paying you internationally to just travel, to speak, for fashion, for culinary and the rest. So collaborate with someone that you know their values. I mean, you cannot collaborate with someone that you just know from the surface level. What is this person's values? Even down to their family values. You have to know that decision before you are able to collaborate with them. Because collaboration is key. It is also okay if, when opportunities come to you, you don't get it, and the client asks you to refer people in your city. It is also okay to work with people that you do not like, but you know their values are good. If I don't even want to work with people that I like. I want to work with people that their values are very carnal, so they can literally push me to the best of myself. Ask yourself, are those people, are they dependable? Are they willing to do the job for the job? So some people will literally take money, and when it's time to deliver the job, they are literally tired. But for us, if you come to our company, it's a small company, sha. But if you come to our company, we have structures in place. So when you book us for an event, we write it down. It's always in our head. We don't get tired. Even if the money is never ever touched. So if you decide to want to collect your money back, the money will be there for you to collect back. Because it is first of all service to you than even service to ourselves. Then again, I ask, what good thing can come from Warri? Okay. Well, so that's one. That's